Well, good morning, everybody, for Tuesday, the 12th of July. The heat continues to build, as if it wasn't enough. I think we might hit 30 degrees today, but at least a little bit less direct sunshine and a bit more of a breeze. This will probably be our longest heatwave spell since at least 2018. And if anybody's been looking at temperatures for the end of the week, it's starting to look a little scary. Potentially 35 degrees at Lasham on Sunday. But for the time being, a very slack winds, generally southwesterly. Some upper fronts up to our northwest, which are bringing with it some cloud, maybe starting to destabilize things, which is good news because it means that hopefully from Thursday onwards, the air improves a bit more. We might even see some cumulus again. Looking at winds today, so those southwesterly generally drift, not particularly strong, 10 to 15 knots at most, sort of 240 degrees probably over the top of Lasham. Satellite picture over the UK, lots and lots of cloud. Looks like some good wave into Scotland and up to Aboyne. But where we are, we have lots of cloud feeding in. That's going to be sort of the picture for most of the day. Hazy sunshine and not a lot in the way of particularly good soaring conditions. Looking at the Met Office public forecast, they're predicting today 27 degrees, which is a little bit lower than it said a couple of days ago, given that cloud is there. Even says a little bit of rain there. I'd be surprised if that happens. It might just be a bit of Virgo, a bit of drizzle as that front comes through. But look at that, still 21 degrees at 11 o'clock at night, which is fair warm. Don't ring me during briefing. That's all right. So continuing. Okay, so looking at that, southwesterly winds and a visibility of around, actually visibility not so good, that haze starting to come through. Looking at this temperature forecast, we get more sunshine. We could see 31, 32 degrees and dew points down to about 9. And Farnborough is currently reporting 22 degrees and yeah, light southwesterly, okay. And yeah, that southerly maybe getting a bit stronger later in the day. That's the picture outside, milky, hazy. And today's forecast on soaring, if the internet is going to work, which it might not because it decides not to at times. Right, I have to think of something else whilst the internet falls over. And that's, I can just have a quick chat about airspace. So looking at what we got, so Farnborough Show has started in terms of the validations. We had a beautiful fly past from the Black Eagles display team, which is the South Korean fast jet lot. Yeah, that was quite exciting. Area 1, as you can see, big circle, it's about 12 nautical miles, extends out over Hook up towards Blackbush. So effectively keep to the west and to the northwest and to the north. If you're going to the south, you're going to need to go the long way around because this is 2,500 down here to the east of Petersfield and Midhurst also. I'm just going to have a look to see if I can get you the rest of the forecast. Unfortunately, the internet has decided to fall over. But yeah, so just keep well clear of these areas. It shouldn't be that difficult. You don't generally fly in them anyway. But so yeah, just worth noting. Right, there'll just be a brief interruption whilst I look to get to the rest of the forecast. Okay, so we're not going to be able to get any graphics, unfortunately. The internet has fallen over completely, so I'm doing this on mobile data now. So I'll just describe what's the soaring forecast looks like. Fairly stable this morning, and then later this morning, weak climbs to around 2,500 to 3,000 feet, peaking maybe with a temperature of 28 degrees with climbs up to 4,000 feet. Cross-country forecast fairly poor. The only areas where it is usable is briefly down to Salisbury and down to Petersfield. Up into Oxfordshire, there's too much high cover, and there, no real chance of soaring. And by around 5 o'clock, Lasham is unsoarable. So yeah, not particularly promising in that regard. But yeah, locally soarable up to around sort of 3,500 to 4,000 feet later in the day. Operationally, we'll be at runway 27 today, and there is a Navajo departing at 4:30. And that's about it from me. So we'll see you on the airfield shortly. I'll just bring up any other NOTAMs that we have for today. Boscombe Down is fairly busy at the moment with fast jet activity, so just bear that in mind. 37 is related to that doesn't matter to us, so not particularly too many NOTAMs in the local area today, so I will see you on the airfield shortly. Bye for now.